Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your chef from GurusCooking.com with Karela Aloo Fry. Karela is bitter gourd. We'll be first deep frying our aloos, which are potatoes that have been diced into small pieces. I have taken around 3 potatoes, and after 5 minutes, when you deep fry them in hot oil, you'll receive some golden crisp potatoes. Strain them, store them on a steel rack or on a paper napkin. Keep them aside, let the oil get warm for another 2 minutes, and then when it is hot enough, we'll be adding 250 grams of karelas or bitter gourd, which have been sliced into thin pieces like chips. Now, karelas would take approximately twice the time that you took for potatoes to deep fry because karelas are pretty cold in nature. And after around 7 to 8 minutes, you'll get some nice crisp karelas like these, which you can extract and store them on a paper napkin. From this same oil, you can extract 3 tablespoons of oil, and to this, while cooking at a medium flame, we'll be adding diced onion. I have 1 diced onion which has been sliced into thin pieces. That is what is added here. This will be sautéed for around 3 minutes until you get a translucent color. Now, the reason we have used the oil in which we deep fried your potatoes and your karelas is because all your aromas and the flavors of the karelas have been established and stored within this beautiful oil. And you don't want to lose them, so we'll keep them. And that is the reason we have used this oil for that purpose. Now, after a while, we'll be adding 1 teaspoon of salt. What this does is, it will help your onions to cook at a little faster pace than usual. It's been 3 minutes almost and the onions have cooked nicely. We'll be adding our fried karelas here, followed by our deep fried potatoes. We'll mix them up nicely so that all the aromas of your onions scrape up onto these onions and potatoes. Right now I'm cooking at a low flame. We'll add 2 teaspoons of coriander powder. And depending on how spicy you want it to be, I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. A 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. And 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder. So we'll give it a nice mix. Now, since almost everything that you have added here is already fried or cooked, you don't have to keep the flame high, so you can just keep cooking now at a low flame till the end. And in fact, if you cook at a low flame, these spices will incorporate pretty well with your potatoes and your other vegetables that you've added here, including the karelas. So mix it up pretty nicely, and the best way to cook this is, I feel, by covering it with a lid and leaving it for around 5 to 7 minutes at the maximum. So 5 minutes I think would be a good time. So let's cover it with a lid. Cook it at a low flame for 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes now, and if I can extract the lid, you've got this oil oozing out, and I think all the spices have incorporated pretty well with our veggies here. And it's time for us to now sprinkle 1 teaspoon of amchur or dry mango powder, which will offer you a nice tangy taste to this recipe. In case you do not have amchur or dry mango powder, you can also sprinkle 1 teaspoon of pomegranate powder, which is also called anardana. That works good too. In fact, once I did not have any of these amchus or the pomegranate seeds, so I squeezed in 1 lemon. That also worked good for me. All you should do is make sure that you add something that offers you a tangy taste. And make sure you add it always towards the end. Cook it for another minute or two and serve it hot along with some chapatis or phulkas topped up with some butter. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Karela Aloo Fry. I hope you enjoyed watching this and you'll even enjoy making this at your place and sharing your experience with us on guruscooking.com. Thank you so much. Enjoy.